Hi guys, welcome to my pick a card reading for Should They Be Trusted? Now keep in mind that this is still a general reading and this will not resonate for everybody. So yeah, and use your better judgment because only you really know what's true and what's not true with this person and the situation at hand. So let's get started. We have group number 1, group number 2, and group number 3. The timestamps will be listed below in the description box. If you guys need more time, go ahead and pause the video. Alright, let's get started with group number 1. Group number 1, I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling the cards for you guys. So give me 1 minute. All right, pile number 1. Can you trust this person? Well, my first initial, I'm going to just be honest. No, I don't think you should trust this person. Because, like, their overall intention is, like, the moon card here. And this is the type of person who has this air of mystery or uncertainty about them. I'm also getting this feeling that the person that you're dealing with, the way that this individual operates, it's like they don't plan for the future. They only plan for the things that they could have at this moment. And so I'm getting the sense that you're dealing with somebody here who really has a hard time even themselves really knowing what they want. So it's almost like the thing that they feel like they need at the moment, they kind of try and go for that, whether it reaps consequences or not. So this person doesn't really, is kind of very immature in that way. I'm also really getting that this person has a tendency of making commitments that they break a lot, or they have a hard time just staying in a container, having a hard time being more balanced, and also just restricting themselves. I feel like this person has a tendency of overindulging. The intentions that this person has is the 3 of Cups in the reverse. And I really feel like this individual, they might have a tendency of making you look bad in front of other people. They try and talk you down and try and talk themselves up in a way. So you're dealing with somebody who really likes to tear down others because it really builds up this false sense of self, like that they're more above everybody. So I feel like you're really dealing with a judgmental individual. And I'm really getting this sense that for a lot of you guys, you knew that this person lied to you, because I'm getting this set with that 7 of Swords. You've already caught this person. So in a way, a part of you guys really, when you think about should you trust this person, you guys think about all of the lies that they've told that you've already kind of caught. And a part of you guys kind of maybe question, is this person giving me lies? And then, like, are they, so you catch somebody in a lie, right? And then you think to yourself, is that the only lie? So some of you guys really start to question yourselves. Is this person lying to me? Am I lying to myself? You know? And so I feel like for a lot of you guys, I was thinking, is this relationship going to be beneficial for you in the long run? And we have that Six of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse. So I'm really getting that this person doesn't really care to give much in this connection. They always expect you to pull the weight. I think for a lot of you guys, maybe you even have to be the one to really initiate the conversation. And I feel like the advice that I would give is that the Wheel of Fortune, it's like move forward, count your blessings and move forward. Because I feel like this person, group number one, I think that this individual, they kind of come off very assertive in a way. They can kind of be reckless with their behaviors. This person is very intelligent. I think that they are very smart when it comes to a lot of things, but what I'm getting is, again, this person's not very good at planning for the future. They're not very good at it's like almost like they have to fulfill their needs. They have to fulfill their needs more at the moment than in the long run. So this person isn't very good at sacrificing things. They're not very good at investing into things because this person is so focused on themselves and what they can gain and feeling like they don't have enough. So they just keep taking from others. They have this tendency of using other people because I feel like you're dealing with somebody who can kind of pick up other people's emotions in some way. But it's like this person just knows how to push your buttons. This person knows how to really influence people. And I'm getting it's because they're kind of in a way like a little bit charismatic. So maybe that's another reason you're so afraid of this person. Is because I feel like in a lot of ways this person can be very fast with their communication, the way that they talk. They like to try and trick people. So they have a very smart mind, but I feel like they use it to their advantage and against others. So it's like this person comes at relationships and people like it's a win-lose situation. And so they put you in a win and lose situation, and you always have to be the loser because I get this feeling that this person's biggest fear is failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And I feel like this individual really has a hard time making mistakes or feeling like they can't make a mistake. This person, I think, is very impatient, especially when people don't cut to the chase. I'm getting a sense that you're dealing with somebody who's always kind of on the go or always seems to be distracted with the next thing. It's like this person's always in their mind. They never seem to be really present with people. And I think that you guys get that feeling with this person that it's like they're more in their head than maybe they are in the present moment. And I think that this person always likes to put on a facade, likes to put on a mask that makes people believe that they are something that they're actually not. Because I get this feeling that this person uses other people against others. They like to maybe start drama, or they just really like to be the center of attention in a way. They like things to be easy for them, and they don't want to have to put in equal work because they grew up believing that other people should cater to them. Because I'm getting this sense of arrogance or this sense of like they deserve more, you know? Like this person has a lot of their own hidden agendas. And then we have be courageous and clear the fog. I think for a lot of you guys, it's like this person kept you in the dark in so many different ways that now you have to be courageous in yourself to really look back in the past or really examine this person and being completely honest with yourself and clearing the fog to what was and isn't an illusion, because some of you guys might think that you're seeing one thing, but maybe in reality it's a different thing. It's like this person put smoke and mirrors in front of you guys. So you're having to really learn to be courageous enough to really explore that part, because I feel like a lot of you guys, you feel very used, or you feel very like kind of like this person didn't really see your worth or your value, but you have the ability to pick yourselves up and move past this. I do sense that this person will regret their actions, because I'm getting that you put up with a lot for this person. You put up with a lot of bull crap. You guys have done a lot for this individual. And I think that this person, they kind of I believe that they will regret the things they can't change in the past. I feel like this person sabotages a lot in their life. And I think that this person, they really have a hard time accepting their flaws. They really have a hard time accepting what they don't see or what they don't know. It's like this person can't really see how the world can be a wonderful place, you know? So you're dealing with somebody, I think, that's more in a fight or flight response, somebody who's kind of all in their nervous system, and it's all about survival for this person. So for some of you guys, this could be a family member, is what I'm picking up, or just a close friend. This could even be a romantic relationship. I guess anybody you're dealing with. But I'm getting family member can be an issue with this. That you might be dealing with somebody that's doing this and it's a family and it's like really difficult. The cycles that you guys are kind of coming out of and kind of trying to go into is we have nothing will come of this situation. Void, of course, moon. We have work through your fears, which is why I feel like being courageous is there. We have new moon in Scorpio. We have showed the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius, and then we have surrendered to the divine, full moon. So I feel like a lot of you guys are also running on a sense of autopilot, I think. Like you guys are kind of in this you're around people that are impatient, and I feel like that causes you guys to be kind of impatient. Maybe the way you guys talk really quick, or this person does. And I feel like you guys are always around people that never seem to have patience for you guys, but really learning to slow down and really just breathing in and relaxing and knowing that you're going to be okay. So I'm just going to get additional messages here. But I really feel like for a lot of you guys, this person, they communicate with a lot of people. I feel like they kind of try and come off tough and strong in a way. This person, I think for a lot of you guys, you know, this situation has caused a lot of you guys to become more independent on your own. Made you become more clearer in your mind. Because I feel like this person has put you guys through a lot, and it's almost forcing you guys to kind of grow up or to at least gain clarity that like it's almost like you're learning to trust yourself. But I don't believe this person should be trustworthy. I really don't. But I think that that's kind of what makes you guys so sad, is because I really do believe that you guys really had a lot of hope with this person, but it always leaves with you guys not wanting to start fights. And maybe that's why you always pull back in a way, because it's like, why put all of this time and energy into something that's just not working out? I know like a lot of your guys' feelings and stuff are still tied to this situation. It's like, I really wish better for you guys, but I'm really getting that this person just can't. This individual is not stable. This person gets very stuck. And it's like, it's time that you guys get yourselves unstuck. Because I feel like you guys have been holding on to this person and to the connection. And it's like time to realize that, you know, you're not going to get what you were hoping for. And it might leave in a lot of disappointments. And it leaves you guys, because we have both here, you know, and I feel like you really wanted to have a stable, happy home. You really wanted to have a happy life. But I'm really getting the sense that it's like you're going to have to do it for yourself. You know, you can't let people hold you back. You can't allow others to keep you kind of stuck. You got to find your own fulfillment. And that's what I'm getting here. You have to find what makes you guys happy emotionally. You can't rely on another person to make you guys happy. And that's something that I'm getting from this. Because I'm getting that this person lied to you guys a lot. They told you things that you wanted to hear. And I'm getting that there's going to be a lot of pain and a lot of things that you have to heal and work through. I'm also getting that this person kind of has this tendency of going back and forth to you or to communicate with you. This person plays a lot of games. or you guys just talk to people that they talk to, so it kind of like that word always seems to get around. It's like this person still interferes with your energy. But you're dealing with somebody who doesn't like to fail. This person doesn't like to be looked like as a fool. So they try and make everyone else look like a fool. You're dealing with somebody who just has this sense of like they have to always be like 5 steps ahead of you or everyone else. And it's almost like you feel like you can't win with this person. And I almost feel like it's for a lot of you guys, it's just that you need to learn to accept that this person's like competitive. And this individual just really likes to use things against other people. So it's kind of like a difficult situation. But I'm really getting that a lot of you guys, it's like this person, they don't really trust their own judgment either, which is why I feel like they kind of do the things that they do. They might back out of commitments quite easily. They might lie about things just for no reason. This person always likes to kind of live on the edge, essentially. But I feel like you guys are sitting a lot better than you realize, and I think that's something that this person's going to regret in the future. Because I feel like a lot of you guys, even though this is painful for you guys, you still have a lot going for you, whether you realize that or not. And I feel like you're better off than this person is. Even if it looks like you're not as better off as they are. Because they might put off, like, again, this facade that they're doing great. But this person has their own hidden agenda, and I don't trust this person. So I don't think you should trust them. This was this was so easy to just, yeah. Like the second I was pulling these cards, it was like a straight, no, don't trust them. This person plays a lot of games, you know? And that's kind of what's really unfortunate. But I get the sense that this person, that's kind of their comfort zone. It's like to take the attention off of them and put it on everyone else. But you need to learn to become real more with yourself so that you don't attract people like this. You know, and if it is a family member, it's like they're there to teach us that too. So, just learning to surrender to the divine. When we think of the word surrender, I feel like surrender always kind of comes off like there's that win-lose situation, you know, like the feminine always loses to the masculine. But really in reality, it's like they work together. Surrender doesn't have to mean that it's a lose-win situation or a lose-lose. It's like surrendering is allowing and trusting that it's going to be okay. Surrendering is learning to know that you're going to be protected and that things will work out in the bestest way possible, and giving yourself permission to have enjoyment and giving yourself permission to have fun without feeling bad about it, without having to hold yourself back. You surrender to the outcomes, you surrender to the present moment, and you learn to be in the moment. And that's how I see it, because I feel like for some of you guys, you've been around people where it's always like that win-lose situation, you know? Or it's like nobody gets it. You know, it's like, oh, we all lose because we can't come to an agreement, you know, something like that. But I feel like you're dealing with somebody that's always taking and never giving. It's like you're always losing and they're always winning. Then stop playing the game. Because that's a game. This person's playing a game. And that's what I'm really getting from my pile number ones. They're competitive. And it's like you're playing at their game, and their game has their rules that you don't even know exist. Because you're trying to either make this person happy or you want to work with this person. It's like you're trying to compromise, but this person's saying, oh, no, let me just keep taking. Why would I want to change that arrangement, you know? So you're really having to learn, pile number one, to not let this person push you around and to be courageous and stand up for what it is that you want. Say no to this person, and I wouldn't trust this person. But you guys trust yourself, trust your own judgment, because you know better about the situation than I do. This is a general reading, so again, take what resonates and then leave the rest. But that's what I have for my pile number ones. So I hope that this resonates for you guys. I hope that this helps you in some way. I wish you guys the bestest of luck. But yeah, definitely question this person's motives. So thank you guys. Have a great and wonderful day. Bye. All right, pile number 2. Can they be trusted? So I'm going to start pulling some cards. Guys, just give me 1 second. All right. Pile number 2. Can you trust this person? So their overall intention is the Death card in the reverse. Now, my thought about this is it feels like for a lot of you guys, we have like the Lovers. There's a lot of indication that this could be a relationship, a more romantic relationship. I'm really getting that this individual didn't want this relationship to end. This is a very interesting like messages, because it's like a yes and a no that you shouldn't trust this person. I feel like their intentions are pure and true. I do believe that this person does have genuine feelings for you. But what I'm really getting here is that should you trust them? I feel like with that Sun in the reverse, it really kind of indicates to me that this person might still have their own values more of a priority than perhaps you are. So I'm getting the sense that this person cares about you a lot, that this person does love you. But the issues that I'm seeing is that I almost get the sense that this person likes to put themselves first, makes other things maybe a more priority. This person might be suffering with depression, or they just always had kind of a cynical view about relationships or about life, and that's something that this person is still dealing with. And I feel like, is this relationship beneficial? I do believe to some extent that yes, you do see this person as a benefit, as somebody that you want to spend your life with, or somebody that you can see a potential future with. But the issue is that this person doesn't seem very stable. This person I think this person has a lot going on. I think you two view each other obviously as companions, because we have 2 indications that this is a connection. We have the Lovers and we have the companion. So I really feel like for a lot of you guys, it's like you really see this person as your person. And obviously they see you in that way as well. But what I'm really getting is that you're dealing with somebody who overindulges in things. They might keep things kind of like more secretive, or they're not as good as communicating as they could be. I think this person has a tendency of communicating with a lot of other people. Um, or they just get other people to interfere. This person really seems to stand for certain things. It's like there's so many good qualities you can see in this person, but at the same time, there's a lot of qualities that you feel like this person is lacking in. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's like you, with that mysticism card, I feel like a lot of you feel the spiritual like attachment to this person. Um, and I think that's another issue is why you're deciding like, can I really trust them? Can I really not? Because I feel like for a lot of you in the past, this person has kind of proven to you that they can be very flaky, or they're just very it's like this person has a really hard time just enjoying themselves. They're always tense, they're always on the move. They're always looking for the best, newest thing, like opportunities. This person is afraid of change, and that is something that I feel like is really what's causing this relationship to slow down, is this fear of change. The fear of really putting themselves on the line. It's like this person is very skeptical or very just cynical, and I keep getting that. You're dealing with somebody who has a very negative view of relationships and in life in general, and so that's one of the reasons why I'm leaning a little bit against trusting this person. But at the same time, it's like this person still does have feelings towards you. But is that still enough for you to put yourself in a connection that you might not necessarily want? Because I'm getting that this person isn't giving you everything that you want for this pile. And I think that that's something that's really slowing a lot of you guys down, is I do like this person. I love this person, but can I really be happy with them? Can they really provide me with the stability that I want? And so for a lot of you guys, you have a hard time deciding because you feel like you're not strong enough to make the decision. But at the same time, I feel like you guys are a lot more stable and a lot more sturdier than you guys realize. One of the issues that I'm seeing with this person is that they're always isolating themselves. This person feels very lonely, and that might be another reason why this person might want to respark something with you. So be very cautious, perhaps the motives to why, if this is because I'm getting the sense that this relationship might have not ended, but for some of you it has. Some of you guys are still with this person, but they're with you out of a sense of, I feel lonely too. So it's like they're trying to get you to stay with them. For some of you is because they're afraid of the loneliness. But I'm also just getting to that this person feels lonely a lot. And it's like this person, that's where they're losing their happiness, is because they feel disconnected from everybody else around them. This individual needs to learn to relax and surrender to the divine. But I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's very prideful, somebody who has a lot of self-doubt, a lot of fear. And especially, again, I have a lot of doubt when it comes to relationships. And I feel like you're dealing with somebody who can blame a lot in this relationship. And I feel like you both want peace in the connection, like you both care for each other. But this person, again, they get in their head, they talk themselves out of things, they choose to allow themselves to stay in the darkness. This person only can see how big the moon is, like, so it's kind of dark all around this person, and they have a hard time navigating through their life. So you're dealing with somebody right now who's kind of trying to figure out themselves, and this person, they're trying to clear the fog to what is their life. But I'm also really getting, for a lot of you guys, is the issue that this person has is they have to learn to look forward and not so much in the past. And I get this feeling that both of you guys have this tendency of maybe getting stuck in ruts, or getting stuck in routines, or you guys just learn, it's like you want to have fun, you want to have joy with this person, but you're dealing with somebody who has lost a sense of their own artistic artisticness that they have inside themselves, like their own imagination, their own childlike wonder. And that's why I have that reclaim your art. It's like this person needs to reclaim that part of them that is flowy, that's having fun, that, we can relax. And it's like this person's too rigid. And I feel like this person, when they have the call your spirit home, again, what did I say with that? Like feeling isolated. I think that this person feels isolated, and that's something that's their issue, is they don't feel like they don't feel like they're home. It's like you make this person feel a little less lonely, but that's something that they have to overcome, clear, and just work past. So it's like, yes, you can somewhat trust them, but know that this person is maybe not necessarily using you, but this person definitely relies on you and is using you as a crutch. And you might be doing the same with this person, but in a different way. So I feel like that's kind of where you guys are kind of in that in between. It's like you want to trust him or her, but it's like, can you? Because this person does seem to have impulsive behavior. This person does mean well, they do care, but they can start a lot of arguments, and it's like this person, I would say, like, the advice to give is don't let this person irk you, or don't allow this person to start fights, because I feel like this person could blame you for a lot of things, or other people. They just don't like to take responsibility, and that is something that is really putting a hamper on this relationship. So I feel like this person does have some true intentions, but at the same time, this person's not really changing their behavior. They're still very cynical. They're still very not willing to compromise. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's still very stubborn and very much so in their pride. And you need to learn to, it's like, if you want to trust this person, do so with the bestest of your discernment. If you feel like, because it's hard for me to say on this one, because I feel like this person's not a bad person, but I feel like this person is not like, it's like they don't intentionally mean to hurt you, but they're also like, not willing to change their behavior yet. They're still wanting you in their life, but without having to make the changes. And that's really what I'm getting. And we have here meditate and contemplate. So I feel like with that new moon in Pisces, a lot of you guys really need to learn to meditate, ground yourself, and really ask yourself the question, like, because I feel like some of you guys, you also have this fog around this person because you have a lot of love, a lot of feelings towards this person, but at the same time, you're like, can I really trust them? Do they really have my best interest at heart? It's like really hard for you guys to decide. And I feel like it's hard because you've had a lot of good times, but you've also had some bad times, and it's like trying to decide what position is right for you. And I'm getting that I can't really give you a true answer because it's something that you need to decipher and discover in yourself, because for everybody it's a different thing. Some of you guys should trust this person and give them more space and a chance to really prove themselves, and others of you should just keep going forward. And that's kind of what I'm getting with a lot of you guys, especially when we have that win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. I'm getting that this is not going to be a win-win situation for a lot of you guys, because I feel like even though this person doesn't want to let this connection go, they're not willing to make that necessary change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And this person, they're stuck, they're scared, they're stagnant, and they're afraid to enjoy themselves. They're really afraid, because it's almost like this person has this fear, like the other shoe is going to drop. They have this fear that if they relax or enjoy themselves, it's going to get taken away. It's like this person feels like they can never come to a full conclusion on things. And I think that this person kind of left you guys feeling confused because they felt confused. Because even though they have love and feelings towards you, I get this sense that this person withdraws and pulled away because of the fear and the beliefs that they have about connections and relationships. I don't think they had the best role models growing up. And I'm also really getting that this person they had habits and they have things going on in their life that is a crutch for them that they don't want to let go of. And I think that this person feels almost threatened by it in a way with you because they feel like they have to give that up. We also have hold your vision, fixed moon. And what I'm getting with that is don't budge on the things that you want. Don't compromise with this person if they're not willing to compromise with you. If this individual is expecting you like my way or the highway, allow yourself to take the highway. Because I'm feeling like although you feel this strong connection with this person, this individual is never going to heal. They're never going to learn if you or other people around them enable them. And that's something that I'm really getting here. Especially because I feel like this connection, it's had its ups and downs, but you can still see the promise with it. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you will reach a sense of abundance and whatever it is that you want. As long as you can hold your vision and set that like fixed energy in your mind and say to yourself, if I want to have, say, a house, a happy home with a loving wife or husband, and I want this many kids, and I want this and that, don't learn to compromise if this person really isn't willing to change. Don't compromise your own wants and needs to make other people happy. So that's the advice that I could give you guys is fight for what it is that you want. Fight for what it is that you desire and that you deserve and know that you are worthy. And if this person can't give you that, then just know that you can still trust yourself and you can always trust another person. So I always find this interesting because trust is so hard to gain back and it's so easy to break. But I feel like this person has broken your guys' trust, and it's like, are you willing to give this person another chance? Are you willing to like wipe the slate clean? Because I feel like a lot of you guys have had history with this person. If you can't do that, then it's best to move forward. If you can, then give it a chance. If it doesn't work, hey, at least you tried, right? So it's like come at it from not expecting and not hoping that this person's going to change, because I'm really getting that this person might really not going. I'm really getting this person's not going to change. But I feel like you guys are going to have abundance if you can be like, this is what I want, and not compromise on it and just trust that it's going to come to you either way. Because I feel like for a lot of you guys, you've waited long enough and it's like you feel like your life is passing you by. You feel like this person is taking your energy, because I feel like they really are. So yeah, like let's pull just additional messages before the end of this reading. I wish I could just give you guys a solid answer on this one. The last reading was like, no, don't trust this person. It was like loud and clear. But with this one, it's like, it's not a bad person. It's just a person that's still going through their own issues, Because I'm getting the sense that this person, they might have always like tried to pick fights with you, and you're learning to not allow this person to this person fights with you because they still have feelings towards you, but this person thinks that if you are willing to fight with them, then it's like, oh, like that's how they view love. And I feel like they have a more unhealthy way of viewing love and life. And I'm really getting for a lot of you guys, it's like this person's not giving to you equally enough for you to have a stable enough environment, even though you feel like you could have a stable environment with this person. There's still this sense of this individual not really willing to change. Because I think that this person is really having to figure themselves out. And I think you do too. So it's like needing that time to meditate. Because that's really what I'm getting with that Four of Swords there. Silence yourself, meditate, really take that time. Because I think that a lot of you guys have a lot going on in your guys' mind at the moment. And you're waiting for answers to come. But you're not allowing yourself that stillness for it to come to you. Because I feel like meditating is going to give you a solid yes or no answer. Because you're going to feel it inside yourself. But you have to sit with yourself. And you have to allow it to come to you without forcing it. Just knowing and having faith that the answer will come to you guys. Because I feel like you're dealing with somebody who they're not super honest with you like they should be. Because I feel like this person holds back a lot of the things they want to say to you. out of fear of judgment or out of fear of other people. Like this person, they like to keep things hidden because it's like that's their safe zone. But because of that, it's like this person closes off their heart to really compromising or to really put themselves in a situation where both of you can win. You know, this person doesn't understand that both of you can win in this situation. Because I'm really getting that this person gets up in their head a lot, and I think you guys do too. You both worry, but at the same time, it's like just this defensiveness. This person feels like they have to be defensive because it's like they're protecting that innocence or that part of themselves. So it's like you're dealing with somebody who's been hurt and they're afraid to get hurt again. And they use that against you in a way, which was unfair because, again, I keep getting this person feels lonely. They feel like people don't work with them well. They feel like people abandon them a lot. This person's always worried about their resources, their own, what's in it for them. This person feels unstable, but they also, it feels like nothing is coming for them. So I feel like you're dealing with somebody who can't walk away from things in the past that emotionally they're attached to. So that can be like a lot of things. An ex, family events, things that has hurt this person. They have a really hard time letting go of that. And they might still use that against other people. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, even though this person is still, like you guys might be compatible is what I'm getting. You guys might have a lot of good times with this person. Still just only you really know the answer. But just really do what you feel is best for you, because I'm really getting that you're dealing with somebody here, group number 2, that just, they kind of come at things from a, like, it's like they're coming at it from, let's see how this goes, you know? It's not like, let's plan this in the future, let's do that in the future. They might talk about it, but they don't actually take the steps to plan that. They don't actually take it further than that. So I feel like you're dealing with somebody here who plays this game that they're happy that things are going the right way. And it's like this person really puts up a whole front that they're doing great. That like they're getting their life together, but this person is drowning in their own misery. This person feels like it's like this person has 100 problems and never finds a solution. It's like this individual enjoys having problems. And I think that that's the person that you're dealing with. It's like this individual always has an excuse. They always have some form of an issue, some kind of problem. And it's like, is this person's energy putting you down? Is this person stifling your growth? These are the questions that I believe that you should be asking yourself when you're meditating, you know? Does this person really fulfill me? Am I going to truly be happy with this person? This is what this person has showed me that they could give me at this moment. Is that enough for me? Really realizing, you know, and not compromising on your own values. That's really what I'm getting from my pile twos is please try not to compromise what you know you want, what you know is best for you, what's going to make you happy. Because it's like having that for yourself, it gives you more respect for yourself, but also others will respect you too. Because if this person can't give you what you want, even if you do feel, say, a spiritual connection, or you still feel like just drawn to this person in some way, there's other people that can fulfill you and make you happy. So I wish it was a straight answer for you guys with the yes or no, can you trust them? But for a lot of you guys, I would say I'm leaning more towards I wouldn't trust them, but they still might have a chance to redeem themselves, or they, you know, so give this person, if you want, a little bit of wiggle room to explain themselves, or to, you know, maybe if you want to even see if they're willing to change, but I'm not really getting that they will. So I feel like for some of you guys, maybe a lot of you really do believe that you are wasting your time with this person, because I just get that this person has a hard time letting go of things. And even though they can be a great partner in a lot of ways, for some of you guys, this person, it all depends. Is this person really willing to make the changes? And if they're not, then I would say, you know, that you can do better, especially if this person has such a pessimistic way of viewing things and they just really like to isolate themselves, which in return makes them very defensive, which makes them very nervous around people, which makes this person harder to open up to. This person really has closed off their emotions in a lot of ways, and I feel like this person hasn't really experienced joy in a while, so that's kind of like a sad energy, but I'm getting that this person still has feelings for you. This person still loves you. But to what extent are this person really willing to put in that work, you know? And that's kind of where I start to kind of falter a little on trusting them is, do they really have the bestest intentions for you? Because if they're not willing to work with you in a partnership, are they really willing to help you in any way, shape, and form? You know, can you really rely on them? So that's kind of what I have for you guys. Just meditate, really sit with yourselves, slow down, and really surrender to the ideas that come to your mind without judging them and seeing what answers pop up when you think about this person. Because whatever you feel the strongest, that's probably really what's going on. The first thing that pops into your mind generally is like the first instinct. So learn to trust yourselves, but I would say be very cautious for sure with this person. So that's what I have for my pile number 2. I hope that this resonates and I hope that this helps you in some way. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Thank you. Bye. All right, pile number 3. Those of you who've chosen this stone. Can you trust this person? So I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards for you guys. Just give me one moment. Okay, pile number 3. Can you trust this person? So what I'm really getting for this person's intentions is I feel like this person does want to move forward with you, or at least move forward when it comes to this connection or this decision. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who wears many hats. It's like this person always seems to have different aspects to them. I think you're dealing with somebody who can be like just, it's like this individual, they like the finer things in life, but they can also be very sneaky, can steal things from people, but then they can be the ones that like watches other people. This person has a lot of trust issues. And I also think that this person has had moments in their life where they felt like they almost felt like they couldn't save themselves. And it's like they felt like they were at the mercy of other people. And so you're dealing with somebody who sometimes they might judge others. But really what I'm getting here is this person's intention is to shake something up in your life. This person's intentions is to cause a tower moment. It's like whatever this person's going to say to you guys, whatever their actions are going to be, it's going to shock you. And perhaps it has. For some of you guys, you could have already gone through this. Should you trust this person? I don't think that they're going to tell you the whole truth. Because with that 6 of Pentacles, it's really telling me that this person's going to hold back a lot from you. They're not going to be as forthcoming for the information that they should be telling you, or the things that they should or want or don't want to say. And I feel like, is this relationship going to be beneficial? We have it in the 8 of Swords. So I feel like you guys feel very trapped in this connection, or you feel very trapped with this person. And the advice would be the devil. And what I'm getting for this is that you're dealing with somebody who is bound by their own judgments, who is bound by their own addictions, their own impulsive behavior. This person has a tendency of bulldozing other people's feelings because they might come across as a person that thinks feelings are stupid or shouldn't be validated, or that's not, like, it's almost like this person feels like they can just kind of move past that. You know, like they don't really care if they hurt other people's feelings, because you're dealing with somebody here who, they've had, I'm getting a very hard life, and also they just don't know how to let go of things. It's like this person is still hung up about stuff from what they've lost in connections, what they lose. It's like this person really, they focus on that. They focus more on the lack. They focus more on the things that they lose than what they gain. And then this person dwells on it. And what I'm getting is that this person is really missing a sense of passion in their life. And I get that this person has a hard time having that impartiality with you, really being completely balanced with you. And I feel like for my pile number 3s, you are the only one that can really set balance to this connection. I feel like you guys are going to be the ones that have that win-win outcome in the forecast, full moon in Libra. I feel like a lot of you guys just don't let your own pride get in your way. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who could have that tendency, but what I'm really getting is that you want to balance this connection. And I feel like this person is special to you. Some of you guys might think that this person is like a soulmate or somebody that you are more attached to. But it's like nothing is yet set in stone. And we have that mutable moon. I feel like a lot of you guys, it's like this isn't set in stone. And I feel like you need to see that whatever has happened with this person, they're going through their own issues. And I think that for a lot of you guys, it's been really hard for this person to even open up or to really show what it is that they want. I feel like this person dims their light to satisfy other people. Some of you guys, I think, like when it says talk to God, I think that this person, they might have lost faith in themselves and faith in the divine. We also have just sing, love your body, and just laugh. So I'm getting that for some of you guys as well, as this person could have said negative things about your body, or they could have said, or it's just that this person has a lot of negative beliefs about their body. They don't like the way their body looks. This person has a lot of insecurities, and I feel like they judge a lot of people, which makes this person feel trapped. Because when you judge people, all it does is put you in a cage. All it does is stifle your growth. And I think that this person isn't seeing that, because it's like if you're making fun of somebody's body, if you end up, say, gaining weight or doing something that you were previously making fun of somebody else for, then it's almost like your brain, it has a hard time. It's like you see that, you understand that. It's something not worth dealing with, putting yourself in that state of always judging others. You start to judge yourself on those as well. And I just feel like you're dealing with somebody who's very judgmental in that way. And I think that this person just needs to learn to have fun. And that's what I'm getting with that just sing and just laugh. It's like this person needs to really get out of their head. And I think so do you. I think you guys are both kind of in each other's like mind space. Another thing that I'm really getting is that this person, they're very fiery in nature. They have a lot of passion in a way, but they don't know how to direct that passion. They don't know how to bring it to where it's not going to be self-destructive on them or their loved ones. So it's like this person really needs to learn, and they really need to kind of grow past some of their issues. And I'm really getting that with that fire ant. It's like this person has goals, or there's something that they're focused on. But I feel like they might have a tendency of almost camouflaging themselves. But can you trust this person? I feel like this person's going to withhold a lot of information. So a part of me would say, no, I wouldn't trust this person. Um, at least not entirely. Pay attention to their body language more than what they are even saying. Another thing that I'm really picking up here with this individual is this person's intentions is to kind of get you confused. So in a way, I feel like this individual, they tell themselves stories in their mind about what you do, what you say, what you think. So it's like this person gets caught up in their own fantasies of who they think you are, who they think they are. And I'm really getting that this person, again, if that's where I think that judgment is, it's really difficult for them. And I feel like this person can really sting you when you attack them in any way or they feel threatened. It's like they're so ready to sting you. You might even be dealing with like a Scorpio or somebody that has more of a darker scorpionic like energy or like a Plutonian type of energy. Feels like a lot of 8th house and stuff, or like it's just this person's very strict with themselves, with others. It's like they demand a certain like level of commitment from other people, but they might not do it for themselves. So I feel like you're really dealing with somebody here who's very insecure. And because they're really insecure, they don't really see what they can give. And so they're not really going to give you the fullest things that you desire, what you deserve. So I really feel like this person, their intentions is to see your reaction. Their intentions is to see what they might be able to still get out of you. They still want to see if they still have power over you. And that's what I'm kind of getting with this, if I can be honest with you. This person wants to see if they can still attach themselves to you. And I feel like only you can balance the situation by no longer playing into this person, by no longer allowing this person to still have control or to still be able to do the things that they do, like not allowing it. I still feel like in a way this person does want to balance something with you. I think that, like, if I can be honest with you, I still feel like deep down that is their goal deep down inside, is to want to balance things out with you. But at the same time, this person still has a lot of things to heal, a lot of things to work through. And they just might not be ready for you at this time. So I'm going to pull some additional messages for you guys just to kind of see where this is ending or just get a little bit more information, you know? I feel like you're dealing with somebody here who they could have chosen something, but I feel like it's because they did it. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who they choose to do things out of boredom when they feel bored or when they feel like they want entertainment in a way. I just feel like you're dealing with somebody who's kind of all about themselves. You know, what will make me happy? What can I get from others? It's like you're dealing with somebody who's kind of in that mindset of, you know, what can you give me? I want what you can give me. It's like this person just doesn't feel emotionally fulfilled. They really hold back their emotions. And I keep sensing again, like this person might bulldoze over other people's emotions. I feel like, again, okay, you're dealing with somebody who's very fiery or, again, has just a lot of fire or just something going on in them where it's like they're very charismatic. They maybe draw things to them. This person could be very charming. And I'm also getting that this person can make people laugh when they really want to. But I feel like you just can't make great investments with them because they're unstable. They're unsteady. You don't really know what they are. Because it's like you don't know what's even going to come out of this person's mouth. You know what I mean? It's like this person is so, like, they're a little bit of a loose cannon in a way. Maybe they say what just comes to their mind, or it's like you're just dealing with somebody who they really know how to reserve the way that they talk. So it's like they might say things, but it's like you kind of have to read between the lines with this person. I'm getting that this individual didn't put in to the connection like you have, and there was never a true equal give and take. And I think that that's something that has always bothered you, is because it's like you know that this person's capable of it, but yeah, there's a consistent conflict with you and this person, and I feel like you're in your head a lot. I feel like you guys are moving past it though. A part of you doesn't want to stay stuck with this person, because I think that a lot of you guys see that this person uses things against you or other people. It's like this person could take they can be low with their words. This person can just be really self-centered. But even though you guys don't feel stable, you guys still have a lot to offer, you know? It's like there's a part of you guys that feels kind of unsteady or unsure with yourself, and you're afraid to cut certain things out, or you're afraid to let certain things go, because some of you guys might have it in your head too that like this is the best you're ever going to do. But those are just lies that you tell yourself, because you're causing yourself a lot of pain by staying stuck in your own head. And I feel like this person does the same thing. You know, I think that this person doesn't feel as stable as well as you do. And I feel like that's something that's kind of bothering you guys, is because it's like you want to be emotionally fulfilled, but I feel like this person gets in your head a lot and you don't know what to say or what to think. And I'm also getting that, like, when you're dealing with somebody, it's like you're coming out as giving this person the truth, but they're kind of withdrawing from you. They don't, like, again, they don't really tell you what you want to hear. So it's like you have a hard time really deciding on things. Some of you guys feel like you might not have the strength, you know? A lot of blocked energy here. I feel like you want to work with this person, but there's a lot of emotions attached. And I'm getting the sense that this person and you, like, this person gets you all up in your head and all up in your emotions, and then you can't think properly. And then I feel like for a lot of you guys, this person is like a soulmate to you. This person's important to you. And they get really in your head about things, and you just feel so trapped. Because I feel like this person's not talking to you at the moment, but at the same time, you still can feel like you're still juggling, because you're still waiting for this person to communicate for some of you. So it's like this person, you feel so like emotionally drained from this connection, and a part of you wants to kind of talk to this person, but you're afraid of what they're going to say. You're afraid of them moving, like it not moving forward. And it's like there's all of these fears that you guys have in your mind right now. And I feel like a lot of you guys just need to breathe and relax and know that, you know, just because something has happened doesn't mean that it's going to repeat itself, doesn't mean things are going to happen. It's going to be bad for you. I'm really getting this sense that you guys have been thinking this for a while, like, did they lie to me? Did they cheat on me? Did they do all these things? Like, a part of you guys maybe were questioning a lot of things about this person, because it's like this person kind of leaves this air of mystery to them. They seem to be very intelligent, always seem to be like ahead of themselves. And a part of you always feels like you need to catch up. That's what I'm getting. It's like this person made you feel a little inadequate because they always judged you. Maybe they always judged your body. So for a lot of this pile, I'm feeling that a lot of you guys, you rely on this person for your own self-worth, and that's where you need to heal. So that's one message that I'm really getting for you guys. But can you trust this person? I would say that this person hasn't proven to you that you could trust them. And I think that this person has always kind of proved the complete opposite. They play a lot of games, they manipulate a lot. This person's never satisfied, they're always going after a different goal. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you need to have compassion and love. And I think that when you talk to this person, come at it with love and compassion, because I feel like both of you can be on the defense. But I'm really getting that this person gets up in their head a lot. They think about things that could benefit them. They're a lot more selfish in their own way because it's like they feel like they need to in order to survive. And this person has this tendency of overindulging. They have this tendency of overlooking other people's feelings, even their own feelings, because it's like they have this belief that feelings are invalid or whatever. So what I'm getting is that this person might not necessarily physically break your trust, but emotionally, I get the sense that this person will break your trust emotionally, because this person is not, they don't trust themselves enough to trust their own feelings. It's like they have this way of viewing feelings like they're irrelevant, that they exist just to exist, like there's no real reason for them. And I'm getting that for this person, like they just really have a hard time acknowledging or understanding their emotions. So I think that for a lot of you guys, that's kind of what's happening, and you're really needing to learn to work through that. So I would say I wouldn't trust this person until I really would get more. I mean, you guys have more information than me, but I feel like I don't have enough information to make that judgment call. And I think that's what you guys are at too. Like, you don't really have the full information to really make that judgment call if you can trust this person. But I would say emotionally, you could not trust this person. Physically, this person, I'm getting the sense that they could be a little flaky with you at times, or this person would just like, they had a hard time maybe rearranging certain things for you, like making you more of a priority or taking you more into account. Like, this person, I think, is always going on the go, always trying to chase after the next thing. And then they expect you to save them. They get you underwater, or, it's like this person kind of comes off like they can be very reckless and then expect other people to pick up after them. But I think that this person has a hard time letting things go that they've lost, and they're very judgmental. And I think that for a lot of you guys, that is really impeded on your self-worth, is this person's judgment. And you're needing to really learn to let that go and to heal. So I would say that I wouldn't trust this person, because if somebody was going and was willing to make you feel bad about yourself, is willing to make you feel small in some way, or trying to put you down, or never giving you a straight answer all the time, or just always seems to be on the go and never seems to slow down for you, then that's the type of person that I wouldn't put my trust into. And so that's the only way that I could really give you a good answer, is if I was in this situation, I wouldn't trust this person, because I feel like this person is too goal-oriented or too focused on themselves and too focused on other things, that I'm getting the sense that they don't really have the time or the priorities to really give you what you want. I feel like this person's just going to keep you in staying trapped. And I feel like you guys have felt emotionally trapped with this person, because it's like this person just has this tendency of doing that. So I think that that's something that you're kind of needing to learn to let go of, is how this person really made you feel, because you deserve to feel better than that. And I think that that's something that they kind of keep you feeling stuck in, and you're learning to release and to let that go. But I feel like a lot of you guys still struggle with that. So that's really what I'm getting for you guys. I wouldn't trust this person. I feel like they have a lot of hidden agendas. And I think this person just likes to stir up your emotions and to see you squirm. And then I think they pull away. So I feel like you're dealing with somebody that likes to string you along, or just likes to really upset you emotionally, because it makes them feel like they're in control, because they don't feel in control of their emotions. So that's why I wouldn't trust them. So I hope that this helps you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye.